Clemson, Ohio State, one more time in the semifinal. And Etienne will have a chance from the 4. Straight up the field and straight into the coverage team. The first play is a pop pass to Amari Rogers, and he gets the corner.
In that nickel spot, at that slot corner, now he's playing out to the field. He'll have to be on point tonight as well. There he is.
And on the run, each
to the outside with quick runs and quick passes out on the edge.
Lawrence gets it out of hands quickly. And on the run is Etienne. Such a dangerous...
Because he couldn't get out there quick in time because of that screen.
26-yard gain. Now Lynn J. Dixon spelling Etienne, takes the pitch and is not. Rogers in motion again. Lawrence takes the pitch and is hit as he throws over the middle. Etienne back in on 3rd down. Buckeyes have been outstanding in this department, allowing only 34% this year. They bring pressure. And Lawrence off the back foot, lost it downfield, and the catch is made by Cornell.
Side, he's just not able to adjust.
Etienne on the handoff, muscles down to the 2. Big shoes to fill in the secondary. On 2nd and goal, Lawrence keeps it, tries to get the edge, chased by Browning, dives, touchdown Tigers. B.T. Potter, the 59th PAT kick by this
defense, and especially in that secondary.
Yeah, he's the leader in solo tackles in early. And there is Trey Sermon, the hot hand who broke Eddie George. See if that plays a role. Sermon's got it again, and he bolts up the middle, a quick burst to get within a couple of yards.
In tackles, they played a lot of different people on the back end. 18 will be in for Turner here early.
Ryan Day calling a timeout.
He's clearly frustrated with Spector and Jones not getting lined up right.
Sermon
Ohio State.
First 2 plays here. 2 tight ends, Farrell and Ruckert in the game. It's Fields running all the way, running into heavy traffic, and he stopped short. Ball came out. The ball was on the ground. Skowski and Spector in game that day promised not effective in the opening possession. Drew Chrisman drives the punt, and it'll take a nice bounce. And can they stop it? No signal yet. They're going to confer on the goal line.
Plays scripted, and then eventually you'll see Brandon Streeter start calling these plays off that script.
Etienne runs into.
But if there is a strength, it's up front.
Throw back to the near side. It was high over the head of Powell. Rare on the left side, single coverage. That was the matchup Lawrence looked to last time on 3rd down. Plenty of time, launches downfield, and he had the tight end Davis Allen wide open.
Just unable to connect.
Werner got there just in time to influence the throw by the quarterback. Garrett Wilson from the 21 dances around, and flags come in as he is stopped at the 33-yard line.
Receiving team number 13, 10-yard penalty, 1st down, Ohio State.
Yes. Fields looking to throw for the first time. Launches across the middle, and there is Olavi, the reliable. 2 days before that game in Indy and told you're out. He had 18 catches in the 2 previous games. He was hot. Trying to bring pressure on Fields. Looking to throw on 1st down. Checks it down to Sermon, who's got space. And a 1st down, and it's still running. Hurling men out of bounds inside the Clemson 35. Bender, you're right. Now he's got the ball again, running left. Sermon in the clear. Foot race. Touchdown, Ohio State. Buckeyes answer quickly.
Guard 55, Clemson struggling to get lined up. Ohio State goes fast after the last play. Nobody there. Then with different ways to get the play in. That time caught Clemson napping out of position and was able to crease them for a touchdown.
Such a quiet start to this.
Alluding to certain things about signals and Brent Venables maybe waiting to the last second to get the call in. That time it back.
You're a fan of speed chess. This is your kind of game tonight. So the Tigers back to work. Lawrence keeps it, flips it in the flat to Braden Galloway, and the tight end is knocked down.
Time the defense just lost Galloway for a big game.
Tight end's a big part of the offense this year for Clemson. Didn't have a single touchdown catch last year. Lawrence Finds time in the pocket and delivers a strike to Rodgers, who takes a big hit from Warner.
Receiver for Trevor Lawrence in this system.
Within 10 yards now with 1,000 receiving yards on the season. Etienne takes the pitch on the edge, spins back, but is swarmed from the touchdown drive. Play action, they flip it to him again, and wide open is Travis Etienne. And it's another.
Using Amari Rodgers as a decoy, baiting the defense, and then getting the ball back to the outside.
Play action throw again, rifle far side, Frank.
Sean Wade anytime they need to.
Check it, they spotted about a half yard short, so on second down, it's Dixon, breaking a tackle, lowering the shoulder and banging for a first and goal. And just waltzes in, Travis Etienne.
They wanted to come out fast and assert themselves and send a message, and they've done that here early.
Yeah. BT Potter rarely allows kickoffs to be returned. 7. Fields keeps it and knifes quickly, diving forward for a
left knee. He's healthy now with his legs.
He only had 13 rushing yards in that game. There's Sermon powering to the left. See Josh Myers, Wyatt Davis, part of that interior line. Fields from the pocket, launches downfield, and a diving catch is made. Garrett Wilson got deep and home.
Safety to the middle, creates the one-on-one opportunity, and how about the accuracy and the adjustment? Fields puts it up in the
difficult, and he made it look easy. On first and goal, Sermon is wrapped up, hit second and goal back from the 10. They shift the tight ends to the right, and now a flag. It's a false start. It'll back him up to the 15 now. On second and goal, Fields scans, pump fakes, and just takes off. Fields makes a cut, slides down. He started to slide.
I'll take him myself and get those positive yards.
Third and goal now. Fields in the pocket, fires for the end zone, into traffic, caught for a touchdown by Luke Farrell. Didn't have a catch.
When he had a wide open Jeremy Ruckert in the middle of the field.
Farrell is a tremendous blocker. That's how he usually provides.
12 of 27, 114 yards, looked out of rhythm. Looks like Justin Fields that you've all kind of come to expect to see run the Ohio State line. There was a lot of plays on that last drive.
Etienne got caught up in traffic.
Very, very close to the line of scrimmage.
Warner, the senior, the top tackler on this defense.
They're the corners up tight there.
Lawrence keeps the football. Big fella weaving through traffic, and Warner again. Chance for Ohio State's defense to get off the field. Final minute of a frenzy back and forth first quarter here in the Superdome. Buckeyes bring some pressure. Lawrence steps up and delivers a sideline strike, caught but short of the first down. Is field goals blocked, but they've cleaned up that part of the special teams. Smooth sailing since the first few games. Spires rolls out, boots it low on the hop. Wilson tries to make a cut, can't, and they'll drop him. Looking to fire far side, long throw, and Olave darts for a quick first down.
From a year ago, inside, it's very painful for him, memory.
There's a first down catch by Wilson, showing no ill effects of that thumb, which is wrapped after he hurt it out of bounds against Northwestern last week. And this is Sermon barreling up the middle.
Fires that time.
Sermon continues to run with that edge, that anger that he was known for early in his career at Oklahoma. Fields looking to launch downfield. Heaves it for Olave, just over his hands. He had his man beat inside the 5.
And that time, Fields just not quite enough air underneath that one.
Fields, with some confusion at the snap. No flag. They need 4. Tigers crowding the line, then they pull back. Fields has time. Over the middle. Catch made. First down. Jackson, Smith, and Jake. Western game. Kind of a quiet season for a 5-star. Fields fakes out the defense and rolls and has some yardage and still running. Knifing through defenders. Lowers the thing out of bounds there. You saw him stay in, lower the shoulder. You got 2 tough guys playing quarterback tonight. Sermon off the right side picks up
Lawrence tonight to show people how good he is.
Got to be careful with that mindset, though, don't you? Drops back, has a man wide open. It's Rucker. 2 touchdowns for the Buckeyes tight ends tonight.
He's waiting with the action, rolled. See how he just kind of hides, waits for everybody to move over. Nobody picks him up. He just kind of waited patiently. Action rolled left to the offense. He sneaks out to the right. Linebackers never saw him throw for another touchdown, his second of the night.
Nice play design by Ryan Day. I think he does take the matchup with his fellow Georgian personally.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good start. Etienne fields it at the 5. Makes a cut, Travis Etienne. You just hold your breath whenever he gets the football. Finally, the Tigers' turn to answer, playing from behind for the first time tonight. They fake the pitch to Dixon and pitch it long downfield, and not turning around and reacting was he
on Wade downfield.
Wade, a consensus All-American this season. Pitch it in the far side. Again, this is Rogers, and he's knocked down. Let's go to Tom on the Clemson.
Cramping for Etienne.
And nerves can create cramping, of course. Tigers need 4 on 3rd down. Etienne, the receiver there, but that was an inaccurate throw.
It's up by Kerry Coombs.
Ohio State defense getting its footing after first 2 Tiger touchdowns. Wilson steps up, makes the fair catch. The only incompletion was when he missed Olave open deep. It's Wilson motioning back to the left side. Fields rolls to his right, puts in the flat, and again, it's the tight end.
You don't see Clemson's defense like this very often.
Play action on 2nd down, long throw. Olave's got the catch, and he's got a 1st down.
Coming into this game, trying to mix it up.
There's easy access, and Jamison Williams comes
really good about the execution of what you're asking him to do.
And bursting to the middle is Sermon, rumbling into the secondary, breaking tackles, stiff arm, and is finally corralled down near the 20.
To get underneath in that inside zone play, this is the part of Trey Sermon that people underestimate. That stiff arm, how live that is. He does not.
What was up early in the season? He wasn't running with the same edge, the same angle. Very determined start for Ohio State. Sermon's got it, but he's got nowhere to run. Immediately met by Brian.
That defensive line.
For C, that big 300-pound wrecking ball in the middle. What a freshman season he's had.
Here they come. Oh, dropped out.
3rd and 13. Fields does have time, and now takes off, makes a cut, takes a hard hit by Skalski, who knocks him down 2 yards short. And
After further review, number 47 was confirmed for targeting. The penalty will be half the distance to the goal and an automatic 1st down. Number 47 is disqualified.
So Skalski is out. First and goal, and C.J. Stroud is in at quarterback. True freshman from California who's not thrown a pass this year. Had a big, long touchdown, a 7-point lead. Fields on the run, launches for the end zone. Coming back, caught for a touchdown by Olave. And the Buckeyes stretch the lead.
Earlier this afternoon to Devontae Smith.
We talked about how driven, how motivated Fields was. That's Olave, who eludes Sheridan Jones and then limps to the sidelines. But it's Ohio State up by a couple of scores now. Blake Hobbiel hasn't looked right since warm-up, so he's not kicking off this time. Dominic DiMaggio has done actually the most of the kicking off this season to Etienne, who fields the kick and then just backs out of bounds at the
leadership in the middle of that defense versus when they played him with Skalski in Charlotte. It was a different team.
Etienne, by the way, called fair catch, so they take over at the 25. It's Lawrence.
In pain from that right side.
Thanks, Maria. Meanwhile, Lawrence batted down to the line of scrimmage. Now it's
job of getting that left hand up to knock the ball down.
It's a screen. Rogers comes back, but he's dragged down behind the line by a linebacker. Just now down 2 scores. Lawrence faces a 3rd and 13. Just 1 for 4 on 3rd down tonight. And a whistle on a false start up front.
Different. Affects the continuity of what this offense has been about all year.
Big time. They're off the script now. They have to react on the fly. Powell makes the catch in traffic, spins, doesn't quite get first down.
You see him grimace almost every time he's following through to throw that ball there on the sideline.
Spires gets it up in the jet stream indoors here, but it's going to bounce into the end zone. Sermon running into a crowded box. Now he bounces to the outside. A tough run. Now makes another cutback. And Sermon moves the ball.
And cut back and go the other way.
Once again, Tigers are not really lined up at 6 inside of 2 minutes before the break. Fields steps up and took a brief look downfield. Dominate that 8-minute stretch. Ohio State trying to turn the tables here. They need 9 on third down. Can Sermon get it? Spins, fights. Are you kidding me? They just run on third. Now Fields from the pocket again took a look downfield, just checks it down, and it's Sermon in heavy traffic.
Especially 12 days leading up to a semifinal game.
Playing with tempo. Tigers barely set this time. Fields steps up, dumps it down. Sermon again has another first down inside.
The offensive scheme.
The first down run to the right side. Sermon ducks for the second 30 minutes. Fields lofts it downfield way over Olave in Day's head. Fields delivers a strike across the middle. It's Rucker. And the tight end bangs down inside. In the running game tonight, stepping up big as receivers. On first down, Sermon smacked immediately by Miles. Trying to add to the lead here now.
Well, he spread it around. 15 completions, 7 different receivers. Makes it tough on the defense.
From the pocket, a strike across the middle. Caught, touchdown, Rucker again. What a huge night for the Tigers.
Again, guts by Justin Fields.
Big time. You got the feeling, though, they've been quiet. Too quiet. If you're going to beat a Venables defense, you got to involve guys.
To the inside and take the defender right over the middle of the field with him. Now Rucker kind of gives an outside look. I'm telling you, he's like a receiver, even though he's 6'5", 250. The top tight end that came out of high school football his senior year does a nice job.
Game, they have a lot of work to do, and it's going to start with getting a stop to begin the third quarter. The short kickoff, and it's fielded and fair.
Down. Look at those yards, total yards in the second quarter.
And Lawrence is yet to throw a touchdown pass tonight, just hands off to ETN, and that'll be the final play of this first half. Clemson's offense got out to a
well prepared on both sides of the ball.
After an eventful first half, Tigers will not have James Skalski, their middle linebacker, rejected for targeting, but now they can get
how Nolan Turner can help this secondary out.
Trey Sermon had a big first half, and he bursts forward as the Buckeyes continue.
This team in the second half.
That's good news. We're told that Balin Spector, the Clemson linebacker, did have an X-ray, and Sermon just weaving his way out. Matthew Jones back in the game. He left briefly with an injury, but he's good to go. And Sermon, that time, spun down.
Really in a rhythm, in a good flow. Nice balanced attack by Ohio State.
Fields looking to throw, has plenty of time. Down the middle of the field. Olave's wide open, takes a hit. But the Buckeyes are threatening in the red.
Nobody runs with him to the middle of the field. Not Kane Patterson. There wasn't a safety. Mike Jones did.
This is Sermon again. The lone feature back tonight. Master Teague not available with concussion against Northwestern. So Sermon busy still. He's up to the workload. He's waited a long
time left, and he goes to the line of scrimmage pass with Justin Fields, making it tough on Brent Venables and his defense to get their own rhythm established.
3rd and 8. Pump fake. End zone throw, and that's a mistake, and an interception by Mike Jones. Clemson, and now beginning of the long climb for Lawrence and company. Their first possession. It's a long throw, and the catch by E.J. Williams on the
into this game. Not to realize that they need a home run, but to put together successful drives and series to chip into this lead.
Wonder if they get Amari Rogers involved, Tom. On the edge there, Rogers helped.
Right here, these first couple plays, they're kind of going back to that, hitting those edges.
So they take a shot on second and short. Lawrence delivers a short strike, and the catch is made by Grant. Lawrence with pressure several times tonight. Etienne, a quiet first half running the ball. Nice forward for 8. Travis
on the inside.
On second and 2, Lawrence takes off and weaves his way. Etienne deep in the pistol. They just need a couple inches. And Travis is going to make it down in the offseason. Amazing. He's been playing football this season. Play action. Lawrence launches and has Powell wide open. Just shoves Wade out of the way. And is
because of his technique, if he's losing ground like that, you want to go after him.
First and goal right from the 10. Little confusion. And the ball is batted up in the air. It's incomplete. Seven Banks was there.
Banks getting that right hand around.
Ninth play of the drive. Lawrence flips it in the flat. Powell stretches for the pylon. Touchdown, and the Tigers. One of those fifth-year seniors who arrived at Clemson way back in 2016. Now Fields and the Buckeye offense back to work. The lead has been trimmed to 14, and the kickoff must be played. It took a bounce backwards there, and Sermon Orange has some life. Looking to throw on first down. Fields has plenty of time. Now retreats, tries to direct his receivers, and has to just throw it away in there. Phelan Spector told you he was X-rayed, but he's going out there. It's Sermon trying to make something of very little, and he's going to.
Defensive line can get to them.
Tigers don't bring pressure on third and long. They drop into coverage, and Fields again looking for someone. Checks it down to Sermon. Can he get there? Yes, it's a first down. Out across the 20.
Well, that is a great
He's still
job.
running. He's still running. Is this going to be shades of what we saw from Michael Dyer in Auburn? The signal is touchdown. On the field, they signal a touchdown.
Knee touched, but
at the 23-yard line, it will be first and 10. Please reset the game clock to 7:01.
Run like this, big possession as far as momentum is concerned here.
It's Mayan Williams who comes in spelling Sermon. And
not tonight.
Buckeyes approaching 500 yards offense. This is Williams who makes the cutback. Big fella. He's a strong runner, about 2 in a very big game. First down. He's got it again. He slipped as he tried to make the 10. Four-man rush. Fields has time. Launches downfield. It's Olave. He's got a touchdown. Ohio State. A deep strike.
Behind Nolan Turner. I don't know if they thought he could make that throw, Chris. Watch Nolan Turner, the back end of this. Right at the 50-yard line, kind of working towards the middle. He takes that crossing route, opens it up for the post, and then Justin Fields shows you the arm strength and scores another touchdown for Ohio State.
6 for 132 and 2. Welcome back to the
Justin Fields to eventually find his man deep for a touchdown.
Buckeyes went 3 and out in their first possession, haven't punted since. 6 touchdowns and the interception to start the third quarter. Michael Dukes.
These two guys wanted this matchup, and so far they've delivered.
Lawrence looking to throw quickly on first down. Now will scramble, has room. Pump fakes, was very near the line of scrimmage. In fact, he may have been across when the ball was thrown. A flag up.
There is no foul. The quarterback was behind the line of scrimmage when he threw the ball. First down.
Panic from Trevor, but it's still a very different experience for this offense.
Well, the clock also is their enemy.
Lawrence delivers a strike down the middle. Catch made by Allen, so he's become involved. It's the
from the hit from Proctor.
24-yard gain. Tigers looking to strike back quickly. Lawrence looking to run all the way, and he'll be dragged down behind the line of scrimmage by Togiai, and the ball's on the ground. Ohio State say it's a turnover. No signal yet. Battling in that pile.
Trevor
You really have any
recovered by the
urgency
defense,
to go
first
get
down.
the football.
Look at here.
He changes the ball from the left hand. It comes
Previous
out
play
there.
is under further review. The ruling on the field was a fumble recovered by the defense.
You're right, though. He did put his
The
hand.
hand is on the ball. It's not possession. It's not control. I got this as a loose ball. It's a fumble.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands of a fumble, first down, Ohio State.
So the Buckeyes
They
first
still have a lot of talent led by the two interior players.
get a first-round pick at quarterback, and Fields is back at it, flipping on the far side there.
Slow down. I think it's the same kind of tempo.
They throw again. Catch by Smith and Jigba, knocked down immediately. Buckeyes shuffle around, play clock winding down on 2nd and 10. They snap it at 4. Sermon. Heavy traffic. It'll be 3rd down and long.
By only playing 6.
They were fresh, but not fine-tuned at all coming in. Big pressure blitz, and they sack Fields on 3rd down. The 10. Just the 2nd punt for Chrisman tonight, and the 1st since that opening possession. Fair catch made at the 13-yard. Etienne cuts it back. He was knocked down by Warner after picking up the cut into the Ohio State halftime lead. Each team scoring once in the period. Lawrence again trying to make an impact play as a runner. You recall last year when he rumbled all the way to the end. As a run stopper. Final seconds of the quarter. Can they get the snap off? They do. Lawrence on the pitch. Etienne is hammered right behind the line by Justin Hilliard. And the Buckeye defense punctuates the 3rd quarter. Hip area. Meantime, it's 4th down to begin the 4th quarter. And another misfire by that Clemson offensive line. Suddenly it's 4th and 6. Does that change the decision? Now, instead of a gamble deep in their territory, it's just the safe play, the punt by Spires. And the fair catch made.
Talking about him this year, they didn't deserve it. The way they lost last year, there's no way he's coming out.
Sermon breaks free. Gets the corner and scoots out of it. Means close. They got 14 minutes to protect this lead. Looking to add to it. Fields down the field. Caught for a touchdown. Jamison Williams. Make it 5 touchdowns for Fields.
I talked about Venables needing to roll the dice a bit and being aggressive. It means leaving those corners on islands. This time it's share one matchup, and they take advantage of it downfield with Williams.
Just ahead, it's the Tigers who have been riddled for 385 passing yards by Fields. All those Clemson. The other, of course, here against LSU to end last season's quest. High throw, and Rodgers has had a very quiet.
State offense getting a lot of the attention tonight, but I think it needs to be said that Kerry Coombs with an attitude tonight against a very gifted quarterback and a lot of speed that we all wondered how they would do defending that speed.
Well, this defense was doubted when Indiana threw for almost 5.
It's a pretty good team. And I think sometimes you look at some of the opponents and nationally they don't maybe get the same kind of recognition.
Boy, 4-man rush. They pressure Lawrence and force him to check it down to Lindput. Controlled rage, not the mental mistakes that plagued him a year ago. Penalties were huge in that loss. Lawrence keeps it, and man, he has to fight in the respect of your teammates. And he has become a vocal leader. Lawrence to Powell, who scampers out of bounds. Really, really difficult to score on this year. Lawrence flips it over the head. In fact, nobody. Buckeyes bring some pressure. Lawrence throws up his back foot, and it's dropped. Wow, stepping in. As it is 3rd and 10. The tough night continues for Travis Etienne. Hasn't done a lot running or receiving, and didn't pick up that blitz. Lawrence again under pressure, tried to get the ball on.
Defense, number 24, 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
The throw was outside.
A good batch. He's fine there. He's fine there. And then he kind of.
Lawrence pressured and sacked. Ball comes out. Clemson fall
Right by Jordan McFadden.
They don't have a Chase Young. He was a generational pass rusher. It's a community effort by Ohio State. And they've influenced Lawrence a lot tonight, even though that was their first official sack. Now Trevor tries to find. Haven't gotten Etienne going. Amari Rodgers has been bottled up by this Buckeye defense. And Lawrence under pressure again, delivers a strike. Powell breaks free. Powell knifing down and score. Crucial that Clemson get out of that 3rd and 16 and gets
a chip on their shoulder. North Carolina has a lot of guys not playing in that game, but I love both those matchups. Chip on their shoulder. And so let's see how he plays this up by 21.
Well, handling the ball off to Trey Sermon has been he's been an 80% passer. Pressure that time and misfires. Luke Farrell winding down. There's some confusion. And yeah, Ryan Day figures this is a good time to spend one of those 3 timeout programs. Ohio State facing a 3rd and 4. Fields from the pocket against the 4-man rush. Lofts it into traffic and goal back. 3 scores down. Just under 10 minutes remaining. Punt safely away by Crispin. It's a short one, and this one checks up and takes a Clemson bounce. Finally touched at the
block. Kicking team, number 20, 15-yard penalty added to the end of the play.
I'll finish. And the ref right there, right in front of it.
Oh, wow. It's a bit of a delicate block.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing this Clemson team after the way last year's game went, you knew that they'd show up. Was it going to be good enough was going to be the question, but you knew they'd show up with this edge and this attitude.
Lawrence to Etienne on the screen, gets a couple blocks. Travis Etienne, ooh. The Ohio State 35. Buckeyes rush only 3, but they get home. And Lawrence is knocked down, lost the ball. Jonathan Cooper got there along with Tyreek Smith. They retained possession. Lost 1 fumble. A couple other fumbles by him have been recovered by Clemson. Now a dart across the middle. It's Powell. Ches Malusi doesn't have a touch tonight. Is now